Welcome back, everybody, to another figure review. Obviously, currently I'm in my living room because I'm watching AAA or AAA, and I don't want to miss it. So I'm in my room I'm in the living room to record this. But today I went to Target, and I was lucky enough to find the brand new WWE Elite Series 31, the Legends line, and this is a Triple H. And I think this is great. Ignore my dog in the background. I mean, this is brand new. I found it there was like 4 left. This one was the best looking one out of all of them. I made sure. Obviously, packaging looks great. You got the name down there, Build-A-Figure Diamond Stud. Also, Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, however you want to call him. Mattel logo down there. The nice Legends logo up here. Triple H on the side. A nice shot of him here. Obviously, it's like AI generated probably. In the back, you see the figure itself. I don't know why he has tiny arms, but another shot of Triple H. You got his little bio right here. This is based off of 2003. That's cool. This is when he started the evolution. And he's got everybody else in the wave. Matador, I've never heard of him. Bull Nakano. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well. I didn't really watch super old wrestling. I used to watch like more of a little bit of 1999 up to current day. Of course, Triple H, and you got Crush, which I don't remember him. But yeah, this is a great figure. Obviously, on the side it's just another. Well, I can't say it's a great figure because I haven't opened it yet, but another shot of him there. You got Triple H there. Another shot of Razor Ramon there. The series, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty good figure. I have a few of my other figures here to compare it with, including my other Triple H from the SummerSlam series. So yeah, obviously it comes with the torso, but we'll talk about that in just a little bit. I'm pretty excited to get this one, so let's crack him out the box. Of course, as you know, before we get into the figure itself, we always got to get into the accessories. So first we're going to get the torso out the way. The Diamond Stud, Razor Ramon, Scott Hall torso. I don't know. It's way bigger than... I think it's bigger. Unless it's the same one, I don't know. But obviously you got chest hair here. I'm most likely not going to get the rest of it because I've never really been a big fan of Razor Ramon. But, I mean, it's cool to have a torso here, so that's whatever. Most don't usually call these accessories, but I like to call them accessories. You got the tiny little elbow pads. I'm most likely going to swap them out for knee pads, open knee pads. This one's ripped a little bit, and it's way more flimsy than this one. So that's something. Comes with the water bottle. Oh my god. That's weird. I think they slipped. Let me just, Alright, that's good. Anyways, comes with the water bottle. My SummerSlam Elite didn't come with one, so I'm really glad this one came with one. There goes that body. For his hands, he comes with mic holding hands, wrist tape, and little taped up fingers. Comes with fisted hands, also with the tape. Never mind. Guess this one didn't have it. You got the barbed wire plank, which feels very rubbery. Oh, look at that, you can remove it. Mine's warped, so I'm gonna have to maybe try to fix that. I'm a little scared that might snap, but yeah. So yeah, this is removable, so I can just, oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'll put that back on in a little. Here is the big gold, the World Heavyweight Championship with the scratch logo on top. This is beautiful. This is one of my favorite titles, the big gold. This is my first time actually owning one. Look at that. That looks great. Let me put the volume down really quick. That's pretty loud. Anyways, really good. It doesn't have his name on here, so that sucks. But it's got the little gems here. It says World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. Obviously, originally being its own title and also being part of WCW. So yeah, great belt. Still need to fix this, but let's get into the figure itself. Okay, so getting into the figure itself, first of all, I like this podium. I don't know, I think it's cool. Anyways, getting into the Triple H figure itself, there's his head scan. Obviously, he doesn't have the beard, but it looks really nice. It definitely looks like him, and the hair is definitely a lot longer than before, actually reaching the bottom. But that looks really nice. It does look like him. You got little pieces here just sticking out just cause. But nice. You always get the Ultimate Warrior torso, the super jacked torso for Triple H, which I think they should change it because it's not really fully accurate. Obviously, same with the arms, and always going to be the same. The crotch this time being blue, some blue trunks with his logo there, and it says the game. On the back it just says the game again with the logo. I really like blue. Blue is my favorite color. You got the long knee pads that everybody hates because they just suck, so I'm probably going to switch them out for smaller ones. Blue boots with black and silver here. These look really nice. It's definitely a different color than the trunks. It's a little darker and a little grayer kind of, but still really nice, and the black outsoles, of course. But yeah, newly sculpted as well. Getting to the articulation, he can't really look down because of, I mean, he's in a little ball joint or little ball peg here, so it's not gonna look down that much. Can't look up because of the hair, and I think it also because of how low it sits. Yeah, if you move it up, you can definitely make him look a little bit higher. But I mean, there's like no difference there, so no point in doing that. Arms, obviously they can go up a little bit tight, go all around. You got the bicep swivel, double jointed arms. You got the little hinge here, which moves a little bit tight on this side, a little bit tight from the shoulder, but still very smooth. You got the ab crunch, which going forward, it doesn't have that much. Going backwards, it definitely has a lot more. So that's nice. Also a little bit tight, but pretty nice. Smooth though. You got the waist, which mine is a little bit, not super loose, but a little bit loose. And I'm gonna tighten it up by putting some super glue here and just spinning it around. But a little bit loose, kind of tight at the same time. But yeah, definitely looser. Legs, obviously you can kick up all the way with both of them. You can't do the super kick, but he's definitely on ball joints. Yep. What was another one? You obviously can't move it back, but you got the thigh cut, so you can just move that around pretty nice and smooth. You got double jointed knees, obviously pinless, which are smooth, but these knee pads hinder and mess with bending it, which is why I'm going to swap them out for smaller ones. The boots, which move perfectly fine. There's no problem with these boots. Most of the times, figures with these boots never have a problem. Of course, little ankle rocker, and this one's tight to move up and down, but this one isn't. So yeah. Oh my god, that really is super tight. Anyways, it definitely moves good. I really like the movement here. There's not too much problem besides the knee pads. I'm gonna swap him out. I'm definitely gonna give him a small little makeover, I guess. But before I need him to stand before I get to the next. All right, let's get into some figure comparisons. So obviously, first up for figure comparison is going to be the SummerSlam Triple H that I have from 2002 in his rivalry with Shawn Michaels. I think it just makes sense. This one didn't come with the water bottle, so glad it. This one did. So I guess you can just do him that. His hand will take it. Obviously, this one also didn't come with the sledgehammer, so good to have that. You can just put this in him, his famous sledgehammer in there. You can't really see that. Anyways, obviously they're gonna have the same torso, same everything, same height, I believe. Never mind, this one sits a little bit lower, mainly because the neck is kind of smaller. So it's gonna be a tad bit shorter. Is it? Yeah, you can definitely tell that this head sits lower. Different hair color too, but like I said, it's definitely longer. As you can tell in this one, the hair piece is kind of short, rather than this one being a lot longer and darker too. Obviously this one doesn't have the beard like this one does, but basically everything about these two are the same. This one moves way more smooth, this one's a little bit stiff. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap these knee pads, or these knee pads, and I'm gonna give him these type. Same with the oval pads, I'm gonna give him some open ones because I feel like those ones are better than these tiny little ones. I'm definitely gonna do the knee pad swap for sure. I have some extra ones, so yeah. There's that. I think it's fair we do his best friend, fellow DX brother, and best friend as well, and rival, one of his best rivals, Shawn Michaels. I need to get newer Michaels. I'm pretty sure they're finally releasing some, so I'm definitely gonna get a new one from the Royal Rumble. Shawn, of course, gonna be smaller. They need to give him a bigger, much more buff torso and arms. But of course, gonna be smaller than Triple H, which is accurate. Here's DX there. Another one is going to be Jeff Hardy, since these two fought for the, I think, the Spinner Championship, and for the Intercontinental against Edge as well. Obviously, Triple H still going to be taller than Jeff. Obviously, this being the Elite 70 something Jeff, I don't remember. I think it was like 78 maybe, or maybe 80. I don't know. But Triple H still going to sit taller. Obviously, I'm always going to compare my new figures with my shortest figure, that being my Rey Mysterio. Of course, Triple H still going to sit taller than Rey, of course. I need that to stay there. Here's another Jeff Hardy, which is just the newer version, I guess, with a custom head scan that I made based off Victory Road. This is supposed to be his Antichrist head scan. I just painted it. Why isn't it focusing? Focus. There you go. Obviously, I'm not the best at painting, but, you know, I tried. Anyways, and then there's the tallest figure, of course, being my big evil Undertaker. Here, obviously, Undertaker going to be towering over Triple H, which is very accurate. I want to get a dead man version of him rather than this one. But yeah, this one also came from a Elite Legends line. Same with this Bret Hart here. And looks like Triple H still sits taller than Bret. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I'm assuming it is. But yeah. Pink and blue. Look at that. Let me get the Triple H again. Yeah, this is a great figure overall. Just a few little customizations and you're good to go. Maybe is with the World Heavyweight Championship, which is just fits beautifully on him. Oh, I should have gotten my John Cena. I forgot to bring him. I'll get him in just a little bit. I need this to focus. Can you focus? Or I hate how it focuses on the background. There he is. Maybe I screwed him back a little bit. There he is. Oh, I thought he was gonna fall. Anyways, here's this Triple H with the World Heavyweight Championship. Just fits perfectly. Oh, I need him to actually hold it. Hold it. There you go. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I want to have a few of these guys. Put them off to the side. Here these guys hold the title. Beautiful. Of course, the big evil man. Dead man. Look at that. It's beautiful as always. Jeff Hardy, of course, being a holder of it before getting it cashed in by CM Punk. And that ladder match he had with Edge. Beautiful. And you get a younger version of Jeff. Shawn Michaels being another iconic holder of the World Heavyweight Championship. It looks pretty big onto him, but definitely fits him. Obviously here's Rey Mysterio, which is obviously going to be pretty big on him, but he also held the title, so there's not much to say there. And just for fun, even though we already know what he looks like with this one, so yeah. Anyways, here's the John Cena I was talking about. I need to compare these two. I think Triple H is taller than Cena. I believe so. Either taller or about the same height, but here he's obviously taller. And they're both in the blue. Here's Cena in with the title, another one. I wish I had a Batista Elite. I'm currently searching for one. I want to get an Eddie figure as well. There's a lot of figures on my wish list right now, but I'm definitely doing one by one. Knowing the new Royal Rumble wave that's coming out, I believe it's Royal Rumble, with the new Shawn Michaels and Eddie figures, and Kevin Owens. I'm definitely going to try and pick those up. Alright, here's a microphone, just so I can give it to him, just because. I'm pretty sure this came from like a Ric Flair or something, I don't remember. But I also want to get a young Randy Orton so I can form the Evolution, maybe put in my pig fed. Definitely want to get a Randy Orton Elite figure. I want to get more Elites. You know, looks nice and all. Put that off to the side. Yeah, that torso's a little bit too loose. I don't really like that. Like if you want it fully tight on him, you're gonna have to. I mean, it's still not even tight because this title is just huge. I also want to get that Great Khali figure. That looks great. No pun intended. Alright, there he is holding. I definitely need to fix that so it's not bending. I don't know why it is. I'm a little scared to bend it though, because it could just snap on me. Oh well, I think I kind of fixed it. You can't really hold it that well though. I guess you'd have to hold it like this. Kind of looks weird, but that looks nice on him there. Put his hands together so it's not super open. Water bottle with a sledgehammer here. Also, I want to say the pig fed match currently is in the works. I've been a little bit lazy and I have been a bit busy, especially last week. So I'll drop it whenever. I don't know when it's going to come out, but it's definitely going to be out eventually. I'm here. Definitely excited to do the Triple H versus Shawn Michaels match. I'm going to make sure that one is a good match. I'll tell you that much. So that's nice. I'll definitely bring in the big gold into my pig fed. Yeah, these legs are a little bit tight, but I mean, still nice. You have him drink his water bottle, then just spitting it out into the air, just like how he does. But yeah, this is a great figure overall. I was really happy to see this at store or at Target because I wasn't expecting it. My Target is definitely better than my Walmart. My Walmart has just been full of basics, and I'm not really looking for any basics anymore. Looking for more of Elites, and currently they don't have any. Same with the Ultimates. Uncle Howdy has just been shelf warmer with DDP. Yeah, this is a great figure. I really like how these look together. You know, you can have him, might use it in the match, who knows. But definitely great figure, great to have in the collection. I'm glad to have him in the collection. You know, I fully forgot about this torso. I want to say these are the same torsos. Unless this is different, I can't really tell. Yeah, it might be different. It seems a tiny bit smaller from the shoulders. I don't know. Or not the shoulders, from the, whatever you call that. I'm not sure. Let me find my Triple H really quick. This is a great figure. I really do like this. Obviously, I'm a fan of Triple H. Not currently, since his booking is pretty bad. But, great figure. If you don't have a Triple H, definitely recommend it. If you just want to expand your Triple H or your DX or whatever, your Evolution, definitely go buy. I guess I can take off the knee brace from this. This is a Stone Cold from a basic I had. It ripped, but the knee like snapped off, so I just took the knee brace so I wouldn't put it to waste. Oh snap. Come on. I need this thing to actually remove. Don't rip on me. Oh, there we go. It's kind of scary to do. I need to get a more modern version of these knee braces. It might not even fit because of how long this annoying knee pad is. I'm definitely going to swap it out because I do not like this. Yeah, that thing's going to be in the way. Yeah, I'm going to swap out the knee pad in a little. Same with the elbow pads, so I might put it in the thumbnail. Probably not. Okay, come on. Come on. Just get out of there. Finally. Ugh. Don't rip. Thank you. Anyways, yep. There he is. Just stand up a little bit. Okay. So I lean back for some reason. Yeah, I really do like this figure though. One of the main reasons why I bought it was for the weapon and for the title. I didn't even know it came with the water bottle until opening it up. So I was actually kind of surprised there that it actually came with it, since this one didn't come with it. But yeah, I guess we could do a quick head swap, show you what it looks like. Yeah, so this, I think this neck peg might be a little bit longer. Or maybe it's just the neck. Oh, if it can focus. I don't know. Oh, this one's way smaller actually. Oh wait, it's because his knee's bent, no wonders. Yeah, this one has a smaller body. He's definitely shorter than this Triple H. But this one tends to be smaller than this one because of the head. Anyways, let's do a quick swap. See what that looks like, you know, if you're curious. Yeah, that head scan sits pretty low. Yeah, now he towers him still. Yeah, so this head scan kind of sits a little high. So he definitely towers over him. There you go, I guess we can remove this really quick. Let's see fully. So, yeah. I love this figure. This is a great figure. Is it my favorite? I can't say that. The Darby Allin will still be my favorite until I find a figure that is way more posable than the Darby Allin. Then I'll say that's my favorite. But for now, Darby Allin will still be my favorite figure. Yeah, this head scan sits really high. So that's why this one looks shorter. But I guess they might have made it shorter just so the hair can sit down, unlike this one, how the hair just hangs. The back it barely sits, but mine's a little loose, so yeah. This is one nice figure. Like I said, I'm glad to have it. And, oh snap. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up. That's pretty much gonna wrap up today's video. I just want to do a quick, simple review over this. And yeah, I'm gonna just stand really quick. Just swapping accessories, I guess. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video. It puts these videos out to other people that like this type of content, and it helps me out a lot. So, of course, I enjoy doing these. Okay, well, why can't you just stand up? Anyways, yeah, puts out these videos, it helps me out a lot. Once again, I enjoy making these videos. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'd buy it. Not another one, but I mean, if I were you, I'd buy it. There goes the title. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which is most likely gonna be the pig fed, or it might be another figure review. I don't know, but I'll see you guys in the next one, and as always, thank you.